Welcome to Scarcasm. We're going to do some reactions. This is one of my songs. If you don't know me, I'm Scott. I'm the fourth wheel sometimes. I bring in the stuff that gets hate.
No, you only did that once. Everything else has been all right.
But we're going to react to some Sleep Token, The Summoning. This is a pretty popular reaction right now, but this is not why I picked it, because it's a pretty good song. So...
Okay, word up. All right, so let me ask you one question before we get into this one. Yep. What's different about this than the other one?
This one has changes in it. Like, it's not like different musical styles.
Key changes?
Okay. I wouldn't say key changes, just musical styles.
Oh, okay.
Really? Okay, they flipped the script. Okay, we'll keep our ear out.
Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's get into it. You said it's The Summoning. Let's get into The Summoning.
That's not 4/4.
Yeah, ain't no groove, dog.
This shit got a groove. You just gotta feel it, man. I like this one more than the last one.
Of course, you would.
Yeah, I do, because I don't know, those time signatures, when you like kind of like start feeling it, you're like, I feel this more than if it was just you know what I mean? I mean, sometimes you gotta feel. I don't know what the time signature is, but it's not 4/4.
I'm definitely not. I'm complete opposite. I want there to be a groove. Something
there is something a groove.
This isn't. It isn't.
It's an atypical groove, but
you're both right. It's not. It's just not. It's not clean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm more of a fan. Like, when it comes to like musical instruments, I'm more of a fan of the funk. Like, give me something that I can.
Yeah,
give
but
me
the
something
funk ain't always 4/4.
Yeah,
but it's always no. It's not always 4/4, but it's always something 4. It's always like 5/4 or 7/4 or something 4. It's always 4 because you always, with funk, you always got to have the one. Your one matters. Like, you know what I mean? It's the James Brown thing. Like, the one is what matters. Yeah. Right. So we all know that there's always something 4. But you say it's gonna switch up. Hopefully, it switches up to something that catches me. Because I'm not in right now.
They chugging, boy. They chugging.
There's that old filthy ass double bass.
You can't tell me that you didn't feel the groove, even though that won't 4/4. Come on.
Most of that did go back into a 4.
But it was it still was.
No. Soon as you press play again, remember, hit that back, go back a little bit. But soon as you hit play again, they were in that 4, and I felt that part. I felt it until they started to switch it up a little bit, but I felt it because I was sitting here counting. Like, y'all can't see my hands, but
I mean, it was still angular though. It wasn't. You know,
I was counting. So like I felt that part. I felt it.
I like
Scarfell.
it.
Just wait. I know you're gonna
clean,
feel.
though.
I know you're gonna feel something later on, though, man. It's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Scott's always got a foreshadow.
I like that, man. They put like two different together.
You know how you felt it when they went back to the fours?
Hard as forest, man. Come on, man.
I would hold up my hand and count the fours, but we're not on the same time.
Right. Jugging hard again.
Atmosphere is also really big for me, not just groove.
I'm all good. Like what you're basing your drums do matters to me. I could take or leave the rest of it. What your bass and drums do matter to me, 100%.
Well, bass and drums allow for the atmosphere.
Well, in this case, it's kind of like minimal with the bass and the drums.
We're almost at the end, right? Yeah.
No, it's Is it?
Yeah, we're almost at the end.
That hit right there. That hit.
That's an atypical sound. What is that?
That's not atypical because you can really trace that to the blues if you try. If you know your music like that, you can trace that to the blues easy.
I'm saying, what instrument is making that?
It's a bass.
The bass. Just the bass and
the funky.
But it's got some sort of wah or something on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's synths and stuff going on too.
All right, we gotta pause. We gotta pause for a second.
That was hit. That was hit right there, bud.
Hey, yeah, it's bringing some heat. So
I had to
Hey,
keep
you
my
know
mouth
what?
shut when
We
he
got,
talking about
15
bringing the
seconds.
funk.
We got 15 seconds left, man. Let's just go ahead and play it. We got 15 seconds left. See it, Troy. Okay. Okay. Everybody's had their comments on
That last part hit, bro.
Yeah, I knew you'd. Yeah, he knew you'd like that. He knew you'd like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he talking about bringing the funk. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
It got
So I
funky
like it.
again.
So I like it, man. I think they changed. I think they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different textures in the song, right? So, I like the way when they changed it, man. It's like they were like, we're gonna find the feel right now where we're at, and so they would find something that would kind of hang out there, based on the mood that they were feeling, and then they would play something that elicited that, and then if it carried them somewhere else, then so be it. They just ended up there, and they were there, and they did the same thing, and they moved along. But I like how every time they changed it, there was a at first it was a smooth transition, but then there was a distinguishable new sound. So I liked it, man. Like, you got to be very skilled in order to take your instruments, your vocals, your writing style, and change it up for basically all these different genres within one track. Yeah, that was interesting. That's mad eclectic. That was cool though. I will say I'd have to be in a certain mood to get through maybe the first couple of shifts. But after that, it kind of cooled. It kind of calmed down. It kind of smoothed out and kind of leaned more towards
You can't be working out to this song because, like, at the beginning
No.
you'll be going good, and then through that real heavy part you'll be like really putting on some freaking weight. You know what I mean? And then at the end you'll be in the gym taking your clothes off. Like, you can't be having that.
That's right, man. That's right. I enjoyed it,
man. Cars talking.
Scars, you're muted, man.
Don't need to unmuting.
You're muted in Discord.
I thought I pressed the button. That's my fault. I think it's the complete opposite with me. Like, if I'm in the gym, that first part will throw me off because I can move to a rhythm. Even with that last part, even though it's slower, and you're talking about some take your clothes off, that is nothing. I'm going to take my clothes off too. because like, they had a whole bunch of like heavy music that I'm going to try to take my clothes off to. But also, like, with the groove there, if you're working out, you can double time your workout to that groove and still keep your pace. While the groove is going that the groove is going here and staying here, but you can double time your workout to the same groove and still keep that. If you're double timing yourself, you can still keep the same groove. Like if you're on a treadmill, or you're on a bike, or doing something, you're moving around a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of double time yourself. But, like, you can also, if you're lifting weights, you could keep it the way that it is and still be straight. You know what I mean? You just got to get to your reps.
Right. Yeah. I like that though, man. That was pretty cool, man. Like, those cats pretty talented, man. They're pretty talented. Yeah. Even in the heavier parts, the instrumentals had good. The instruments had good separation. Nothing tend to bleed over onto something else. The vocals were still fairly clear and rather enjoyable. So yeah, I appreciate it.
We play a little bit of "Hey Y'all" just so you guys can hear it. So I know you probably won't react to it, but
no,
it's a live version.
I think save it. Save it. I think this is something that we should. I think something we should come back to. We should come back to "Hey Y'all." Because at the very least, it's a song that we know.
Yeah.
On top of that,
and so like we have the comparison. We have the comparison part, and like for them to take the song and make it their own would be very interesting for something like this.
Right. And I mean, and they've already established the fact that they know how to put a little funk on something. So let's give them their just due and give them like a full reaction on that. So
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
No snippets. No snippets, dog.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we got it. Thank you, Scott, for bringing this to us. Chase, you got
I knew
anything?
y'all like it. I know it's gonna be something like Nightwish. Y'all hated it.
I didn't
Not
know
that we
if
hated it, though.
I didn't know if I was completely in, because I've seen them, I've heard like little snippets, and I'm like, oh well, it's normally not my thing, like the clean vocals and stuff for like metal and all that. But then the first song didn't really have me, you know what I mean? But I didn't have anything negative to say, other
Right.
than maybe just a little bit generic. But I didn't really want to say any of that, even though my mic was turned off. But because I don't like. I don't really like to say anything negative in reactions. Like,
Speak your truth,
since-
dog.
Since what happened with the one thing, but I didn't. It wasn't really anything negative, you know what I mean. But that second song really got me, like to where I was like, yeah, I can really fuck with that shit,
Yeah.
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 Word up.
They got a
It'd be
full
cool to
house.
do the Hey Ya at some point, because Hey Ya is cool. Hey Ya is like the soundtrack of 2004 summer. It's.
I listened to that on the road this weekend, so yeah, that'd be good to hear it interpreted in a different way.
One day, I'm gonna say this real quick. One day, I was watching some stuff from the Sing Off. I watched a clip from the Sing Off, and it made me want to watch some Sing Off. So I was up to like 6 o'clock in the morning one weekend, because somebody had the whole 4th season of the Sing Off, and Hey Ya was one of the songs that was performed. I watched that whole season in the night. I stayed in to watch the whole season because someone had it on YouTube. So like Hey Ya was one of those songs.
So that's what's up.
But I think we got it. Thank you, Scott, again. Thank you to everyone who's checking this out. We'll be back with some more hotness for your ear holes later. Do the things like share, subscribe, and we out of here. Comment. Let us know some other stuff that we should get into, because we have to rebuild the suggestion box. It got lost. So drop your
The
suggestions.
suggestion box did not get lost.
I
suggest the things that we were going to bring got lost.
Oh shit. Okay, then that's something different. So
Yeah.
but y'all still do the things anyway. Keep your suggestions up. We're gonna hit the suggestion box real soon. I think probably the next session that we record, we're doing all suggestions. So that will probably include Hey Ya. So make sure that you put that in the chat. Peace out to the Warriors, and we'll be back with some more stuff real soon. And with Scarcasm.
Shit.
Gang.